Hi, buddy, I'm home. Hi. I know, I'm coming in. What you doing, silly? I am excited to see you too. I'll see you in a second. Hey, buddy. Told you I'd be back. What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the universe? I'm doing another little video right now, real quick. I started the video with a fun little short thing, and then probably end it with another fun little short thing because the betta fish is doing good. I have not thought of a name for her yet. She's still kind of stressed. She has stress marks still, but she's kicking around in there. She's not bothered by the other fish by too much. It looks like because she's kind of always in with the floating plants in her own little corner, and only the guppies are up in that area. So I don't think she's really stressing over just two guppies. One with the curved spine because got her as a fry from PetSmart way back about a year or two ago. Not way back, gosh. For a fish, it's way back. Yeah, but it's a surprise. She survived the ick breakout that my tank had. She survived giving birth. Because I rescued about 5 or 6 different fry from that. And then from there, oh, he's so cute. Look at this guy. He is just in bliss, buddy. But like I was saying, she's doing good. So, but she's a little stressed. So she has her stress lines. So I'm hoping that she gets calm and used to everything. Remember, this is the betta fish that when she came in, she had no water in her bag. And I don't really like the transport that they do for the betta fish. It's such a big bummer. I do think that people should possibly or should enjoy betta fish, but there has to be a better way, man. There just has to. And that's a personal opinion thing. Obviously, my rantings and ravings ain't gonna change anything. Betta fish are gonna keep coming the way they come in, and they're gonna keep staying in those silly little cups that they sit in until they finally get a home. And in some cases, we have people that don't even take them out of those cups and just keep them in those cups for their entire life, which usually is just a couple months because when they do the water change, they just dump the whole cup. They don't know how to do proper dechlorination and bacterial, just preparation. Microbacteria, that's good. Beneficial bacteria is what we call that. There's a difference between good bacteria and bad bacteria. Bad bacteria is what causes your nitrates and nitrites. The good bacteria is what makes the water natural and more breathable for your fish. So that is the difference, and it's important to know the difference, and this is why partial water changes are what you need to do. And you see me, I've done multiple videos of my partial water changes. So I do hope that, the whole betta fish thing does get better one day. Until then, whichever thing comes my way, whatever little betta comes my way that just can't handle it, or hasn't blemish or something terrible, if I have the space, I'll take it in. If not, it is my privilege and my job as animal caretaker to look after those animals and do what's best for them. Buddy, I know you want attention. You guys saw that paw, right? That's why I started laughing. But yeah, I work at a pet store. We get betta fish, but I disagree with the transportation methods. I feel like there can be better ways. I will look at the big bags that some of these other fish get, and it's just like, can we not find an in between somewhere for the bettas? Obviously, you can't put the betta fish in together; they'll attack each other. In a small space like that, they're territorial. That's what bettas really are angry about most of the time. They're territorial, man. Buddy, his paw. He'll do this a lot. But there's a lot more for that, but today is not talking about betta fish alone. I have some just good news and stuff to share with everybody and stuff. What's up, friend? Sorry, he's distracting me. You see how hard it is? I do not censor, I censor my language, obviously, but I don't change up with the video show. What happened, unscripted, with animals. This is how it go. But, anywho, another thing I found out today that's really cool. If you've heard, a couple weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, my sister is with child, and that child is going to be a boy. So I'm going to have a nephew, which is good because I have a lot of old toys that I can share with the young man. And the baby's super healthy and everything too, which is what's really, really important. Whether it was a boy or girl wouldn't have mattered. What matters is that the baby is so far very healthy, and that is super awesome. And I know my sister knows people. I mean, both my sister and her husband work in freaking medical and everything, you know? My sister EMT and everything. She's gone through the school. She is certified. She passed her classes. She has seen things with people I have seen with animals. And whew. So to give you an idea, yes, they're very well taken care of medically. They work with medical. So when she tells me the baby's healthy and I hear that and there's proof about it, I'm sure about that. I am 100% sure about that, which is super cool. This little guy. Oh my goodness. So yay. That's super dope, man. Very excited about all that. And then, of course, it's months away, and there's always things. So, bit by bit, as I learn things, you guys will learn things. It's not my child, obviously, so I'm not going to be all up in it and this, that, and the other. I don't know if I'll be able to, like, even show a video or picture of the baby until months, maybe even like a year in, because out of respect, you know. I will never ever use, like I with my channel with animals, never use children or babies to exploit or monetize myself in any way. It's just no. I'm just a hippie with a message. And a dude who just wants people to take care of their animals the best they can. And I know that there's a lot of confusing information out there, so I'll give my take. And is my take the only one? Is my take the best one? I don't know. I can't tell you for sure. But I have a lot of experience with animals, and I know a lot about animals. So when I say something, it's not just study, it's personal experience. And what's super cool about that next thing I'm going to talk about, if you've seen today's video about the funny fuzzy friend thing that I did earlier, that is, if you notice the first part is different from the second part. The first part I sent to the Instagram for the Pet Supplies Plus thing. Now they want me to send, not just me, but all of us who have animals, to send video or something for the Instagram for the Pet Supplies Plus thing of our personal animals. And what I'm going to be doing, because part of my own thing and stuff is going to be partially on this Instagram thing, I will probably find a way to link it moving forward whenever I talk about it, or when those videos get sent in about my own personal animals and what I talk about with that, you know, I'll let you guys know about it. But it's super cool. The social media person of the store, Pet Supplies Plus, is excited to do more stuff. They're doing fun things. I like the idea. It's funny because the person who came up to talk to me about it, I was like, "Hey Nick, you know how we do on that thing weekly about introducing the animals from the store?" I said, "Yeah." She says, "Well, they want us to do it with animals from our homes, and we're not going to do it all at once." I was like, "Yeah, because I have a lot." She says, "Yeah, I do too." Honestly, a lot of the people that work in the store at least have one animal, whether it's domestic or exotic. At least one. And if not has one now, I can tell you that the one who has just a cat also has experience with bunnies and other things. The dude is very experienced with all sorts of different mammalians as far as domestic and even exotic as far as that goes, because bunnies are considered exotic. The ones that we keep anyway. It's actually illegal in America to keep any kind of hares or cottontails as a pet. And this is because of rabbit hemorrhaging disease, which is transferred between the European rabbits that are now pets within America to the natural American cottontails and hares. They are slightly different lagomorph species. So intermingling them causes a terrible disease that has no cure. And as the name says, I will not go into detail. If you know what hemorrhaging is, it's a disease. The rabbits hemorrhage to death. That's probably not a good word to say. Sorry. We're 9 minutes in, so I am sorry. If that is a bad word. They don't say that. Unaliving is what they say now. I don't know, man. I don't have that many followers or people to really be worried about saying that on accident or whatnot, but that's really what it is. That's like rabbit hemorrhaging disease, and they hemorrhage till they do not breathe anymore, and it's terrible. So I'm sorry I dropped the D word there. I know that like, nowadays people don't want to hear that because any age can be watching this kind of content. You can have like 7-year-olds just like poking around on this. So I'm sorry. I will not be saying that very much. Know that. I will try and use other terms, but that is it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Circle of life. You know? Lion King. I was watching Lion King in single digits as a kid when it was new and amazing. You know, because I was born in '89, so I remember when it was in theaters. I remember having like the book with the sound book where you push the buttons. I still have the Simba hand puppet thing that I am actually gonna hold. I've been holding on to these things to give. I'm so excited again. It's a boy. The girl would have enjoyed it too if it was a girl. But I'm having a nephew means I get to give all these cool gifts, all these things I've been holding on to for years. I don't care if if it's destroyed or whatnot. I don't care if it gets smudged up more or whatever. It's a gift. It was given to me as a gift as a kid, and they expected me to do the same with it. So, you know, it is a circle of life again. I just want this young man, this little boy, this baby, to have amazing things. Because I don't plan to have kids. So to have a niece or nephew come into my life is the closest I will have, which is what I've been saving all these fun things for. So like I said, I will be letting you guys know about more and more about it as things happen, as things go on. And y'all just have a good one. Today's been such a fun day for me. It's been busy and stuff, but it's snowing a bit in the North Carolina, Charlotte area, which it doesn't do very often, so that's very fun. And I'm from Long Island. I'm from New York, so it snowed a lot up there. So to go from where it snowed a lot to where it don't snow so much, you know, it's nice that it's snowing. Holding that Nook, though, he would love the snow. I had a husky named Nanook, man. I have his picture on the mantle. You know, it is what it is. Memories, life, and, you know, the unlife. Unaliving to rebirth, that whole cycle of things is very amazing to me. So, yeah, it's a super cool day. I've been thinking a lot about a lot of different things because of all this stuff. Another fun, silly thing, I play D&D a lot. My cat knocked over a D20 and rolled it off the tray. Then the D20 rolled a nat 20. So he rolled his first cat 20, which is absolutely awesome. So, you know, my sister's getting a boy and it's healthy. The fact, again, doesn't matter. It's a boy. If it was a girl, just as excited. But it's healthy. That's the big thing. And that is awesome. So, again, as I learn more, as time goes on, I'll say what I can say. It's my sister's kid. It's going to be out of respect. I'll be standing on the sidelines cheering her on. And what I'm allowed to record or take pictures of the baby and whatnot, I will try to share with you guys too. But if it don't happen, it don't happen. This is Hippie Nick Animals. We focus on the animals. And being the hippie I am, we focus on good too. So, babies and children are not the focus of this channel, but it's super exciting to have a new generation in the family. And I think that's really why it's super awesome. Yeah. And my parents get to be grandparents, and my one grandma who's still alive gets to be a great-grandma. So, they are just like, if they could do backflips, they could, man. It's so cool. So cool. Alright, so I'm done for the day. Check out the new video and short and everything. There might be another short or two coming up. Cat's playing with a jingly ball. That's what that noise is. But, hey guys, thank you so much for the likes, comments, subscriptions. You guys are the bomb diggity. Fan-freaking-tastic. TheBomb.com, if you could say. And yes, I'm throwing out some old terms. I'm old. I'm going to say old terms. Alright? I can't, if I were to call you guys whatever kids use nowadays, if I would say these same terms that high schoolers be using, you'd be like, what the heck is this dude talking about? Shut up, old man. So, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. thank you guys so much. And enough with the sillies, enough with the fun. I'm gonna take this video off, but you keep that sillies and fun going in your heart and mind. And the next time we see each other, hopefully it's on good vibes. I really do wish that you're doing the best you can, going through the best you can. If you ain't, keep pushing. You'll find it. I promise you'll find it. For example, right here. Peace out. You're doing so good. I know you're stressed a bit still. 24 hours later. You'll get used to the spot. It'll be so much better for you. Yes, it will.